everyone's in good spirits right now. This place has just gotten great exposure. If you're new here, Felicia and I own this grocery store. There's two people running this grocery store. We've run it for 2 years. It's been a growing process with a lot of growing pains. Yeah, if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. But yeah, we're very excited. We just got this huge deal that's going to provide us tons of exposure in our area. And to be honest, that's the ups and downs of this business. You know, we had a couple shitty days. And today, you know, out of nowhere, we got hit with this deal that's good financially, good for exposure, and it's just nice for the community in general. It makes us look like that business that gives back, which we do. We do give back, and that's what you want to show. So when you have a small business, make sure you're part of your community. Make sure you actually participate in your community. Thank you to all the loyal people who have been watching this channel since the beginning of this year. We have grown quite a bit. We always could do more, but we're happy with the growth we have so far. And to be honest, we're learning a lot through your comments and your suggestions. And if you are new here or you're not new here, Felicia and I, you know, really appreciate all the likes you guys give us. It really helps our small business and our channel grow. Just because the likes show this video to other people who then show it to other people. So just that one like button is it's a ripple effect. So thank you for all that. And yeah, we're having a good day today, guys. I can't complain. I try not to complain too much on this vlog, and I end up watching my videos back, and they are sometimes not as positive as I want them to be, but that's reality. You know, some days are going to be better than others, and I'm not going to be here to fake anything and show you everything that's sunshines and rainbows, because I don't want you to believe that when you get into business that it's all going to be beautiful. I can sit down when I want, I'll open when I want, I'll work when I want. That's just not how it is. It is very, very hard. It's probably one of the hardest things you will ever do. So just, you can hear it from me personally. I would say it's much harder than working as an employee, even though you might think that, oh, I'll be my own boss and I'll get to kick back whenever I need. No, you know that it's just you need to really work every single minute of your life. I'm joking, but it's a lot of work. So I've come to the realization today that cash is trash. Let me explain. Me having money in my bank account does nothing for me, okay? And I'm not saying I'm gonna have $0 in my bank account, but me having that money in my bank account does nothing for me. Money sitting in my bank account doesn't make more money. You know what I mean? Just because it looks good when you pull out your phone app and you have, you know, a bunch of money in your account, it might feel good, that safety net might feel good, but it doesn't make you more money. Cash is therefore trash. You constantly have to keep your money moving. Your money needs to be moving, reinvested into something else. Buying more inventory, buying new equipment to make more money, to carry more inventory, buying new products to bring more people in. As soon as I make a buck, I buy a shelf and fill it with more product to make more money. Therefore, cash is trash. Now, and I say that because the deal we got today is only available if I spend money to make more money. Therefore, me declining a deal because it's a high-risk deal, because I'm afraid to lose money in my bank account that's just sitting there anyways, will not make me more money in the future. Cash is trash. So don't be afraid to spend your money on things that will make you more money. You're not buying Gucci flip-flops and, you know, cars you can't afford. That's bad debt. But spending your money on things that will make you more money, whether it be real estate, inventory, you know, opening up a business, expenses, the things that make you more money is what you want to spend your money on. The things that don't make you money and actually cost you money are things you don't want to spend your money on. And I know a lot of you people know this, and I'm almost just telling myself this because I've done this so many times in my life. I'm afraid to spend money on things that make money, and when it comes to things that are just consumer expenses, it seems like the money flies out the window. Why are we like that? To be honest, some of these shots over here are set up only for this camera, but they do help me look at things I would never look at unless I was shooting a scene in front of that cooler. So thank you to my YouTube viewers for helping me find things that are expired in my fridge that I would have never looked at unless I set up the scene. As soon as I make a buck, I invest in something like this or this, in order to keep this business growing and reinvesting my money into things that will actually make more money. I mean, isn't that kind of the name and game of being in business? You reinvest what you make in order to keep building. I don't need to, take whatever profit I made this year and go spend it all on something I don't need, like a new car or something. I need to reinvest into this business to make my future even better.
It's not just all about making money. The event in itself is pretty huge in our city, and it actually goes to a great cause. All the money is for cancer, and basically a unit on our floor that's on our hospital floor, I should say, for the people. Hi, you make me shy.
Well, someone's coming in.
As I was saying before I got interrupted, this event is for 1,200 guests, and all the money goes to pretty much families who have to stay in the hospital with their loved ones who are suffering from cancer. So it is a pretty big deal in general, but our hospital has like a whole section of a floor dedicated towards it. So it is an honor to be able to actually be involved in the event some way. A great opportunity to have to be involved, and also just the exposure in general. There's going to be 1,200 people there, so we're going to be actually supplying these. I don't know if you can see, maybe it'll focus, these little mini Nutella jars, and we actually get to put our logo on them. So yes, they paid us to supply them, but it's actually like free advertising for us. I think we're gonna put it either on the lid or the bottom, but that's 1,200 set of eyes that are gonna actually see our logo and just expose ourselves to expose them to our business if they don't already know about us. Nice chocolate bar.
Why are you putting me on TV now, Jesus? Thank you. You guys are the best.
You go put yours in. I'm not saying empty your bank account in order to make more money. You do want to have some sort of safety net. But what I'm telling you is your money sitting in the bank is costing you money. It's a crazy concept, but every time you have something you could be making, hi, no problem. That's come here.
Nope.
Shy. See what I mean? Everybody's shy nowadays. With that being all said, I wanted to show you what opportunities can come to you when you're in a business like this. As an employee, yes, there's benefits. You go home and you're done, usually, right? Not every job is done. I'm not saying every job is done at the end of the day as an employee, but you get a steady paycheck. You're always being paid no matter how much stress you're under, right? In a small business, you're still stressed, but you may not be getting paid as much or if anything at first. But the difference is there's no cap here. As an employee, there's going to be a cap. You know, you put in your hours and you make your money. You can only work so many hours to make so much money. You know, there's only a certain amount of time that the physical human body can work. So you know exactly how much you're getting paid every single week by those hours that you've worked. In a small business like this, or another business similar to this, the income has not an unlimited cap, because I can't say that. This store can only produce so much because there's only so many people working here. And at the end of the day, I can only, you know, have so many customers that come into a small store like this. So there isn't a physical cap, but there's a realistic cap. You know, I'm not expecting to be a millionaire from this store, but examples like this where I invest $700 into NUTELLAS become a triple, quadruple amount of sales, and then, you know, I doubled my money, tripled my money based on this one transaction. That doesn't happen as an employee. So this is the benefit of owning your own business. This is the benefit of using your money to reinvest into your business and having your money make more money. I would never, you know, advise you to clear out your bank accounts and try to use your money to make more money. You need to live. You need to have your bills paid. You need to pay your rent. So what I'm saying is, when cash is trash, too much money in your account does nothing for you. Enough money in your account to pay your bills is enough to survive on, then that's the max you should have. I mean, things will happen and you want an emergency net, but you sitting on 30, 40,000 just in your bank account just to see it in your app, what does that do? So all the number talk, you know, we try to have a little bit of fun around here. So this is the end of the night. We're trying to get that, you know, that cup sound when you say hi to someone. Like, this is a normal slap. You don't want that. We want that.
Close.
Let's get a little closer. No. No.
You're hitting my wrist. Now we're not going to be able to do it because we.
3 more tries and we got to move on. Let's go. It's not. It's you. You can't flat. It has to be cupped. Not bad.
Usually when we do it in an elevator, it's a lot.
Okay, let's go. Not bad. Okay, what's up? How are you? You have to make it realistic.
Right, so I'm going to actually just summarize what Ray's trying to say, because he's rambling on about stuff that I can just summarize in like 2 seconds. Main point is, do not be afraid to spend money in order to make more money. And that means like buying inventory, doing things like we're doing for this event, where we're putting our money out first and then getting a return on it. It's more of the principle. I love you too. Of course, don't be putting yourself in the position where you can't actually pay your bills, your primary bills, like electricity, gas, water, all that kind of stuff. Make sure that you're all set for that first. Your rent, obviously a big one, because you won't have a business if you're not paying your rent, because you're going to get kicked out. But make sure those are your priority things are taken care of, and then invest your money in things that will bring you more money.
So the order is in. 1,200 NUTELLAS are coming tomorrow. I want to show you guys that. If you're interested in seeing how this all pans out with this business in general, if we end up making any money doing this, or if you're interested in being an entrepreneur yourself and you want to see behind the scenes of what it really takes, please subscribe down below. We are always growing and making more videos based on personal finance, small business, entrepreneurship. And basically, you know, I wake up in the mornings, the sum of this video, I wake up in the mornings, I look at my bank account and I say, how do I get rid of this trash? How do I get rid of this cash to make me more money? Like, I don't want it. I don't want too much because it doesn't do anything for me. As long as my expenses are paid, what do I need to sit on money for? If every dollar I make becomes $2, what am I sitting on money for? Or, you know, you invest in other things. But for me personally, this is how I invest my money. This was a very, very specific example that I wanted to show you guys on how weird this business can become, and which kind of deals you can create when you're in a business like this. And you know, that's the reality of it. And I wish it happened more often. And to be honest, this is the first time we've ever made a giant deal like this, and the exposure alone is worth the money. So yeah, that's gonna end it. We're gonna close this place down, and I really hope you enjoyed this video on this kind of weird topic that probably no one's ever really discussed before, like buying 1,200 little Nutella jars to make money. Only me in the world. I don't think anyone in the world has handled this many small Nutella jars but me, and I have to physically put each one with a ribbon. So that's why the cost is so much higher than what I'm buying them for, because of the labor behind it. So me, Felicia, and our other employee, and probably her mom are gonna take on this, probably do 100 a day till the event. So wish me luck. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you've made it this far, you've enjoyed yourself, I hope. I know I ramble, but that's just the nature of this business. I'm stuck in these four walls all day. So that becomes just an opportunity to talk to you guys and make a video. I wish I could show you different things like outside of the store for this business, but you know, my accountant's personally doesn't really like being on camera. One day we'll get him on camera. Deliveries, you know, we run out, bring them in. It's freezing outside right now, so we'll see what happens. You know, there's no limit. There's no limit in business. That's why it's such a beautiful thing. All right, stay cool. Bye. Yeah.